Hi chat. You probably expected a stream from me sooner than now, and for that I apologize. So a quick IRL update. My mum's in hospital again. Um, and I'm not gonna go into the details here. As far as I know, she's alright. This isn't the first time this has happened. It's actually the ninth time that we've had paramedics out. But this is the second time she's stayed in hospital overnight. All since the 24th of May. Um, she has a undiagnosed heart condition, which I'm hoping that because of the longer stay in hospital, we might actually get some answers as to what's going on. So yeah, that's all the detail I'm willing to go into. I might be checking my phone throughout the stream as I'm waiting for news and things like that. But I figured should still come to you with a stream because Tekken has always been a game I've enjoyed, but also in times like this, I just find playing Tekken, whether it's be solo or with friends, just almost like therapeutic, which sounds a bit at odds with what's probably the reality on Tekken today, because as you saw by the title screen, FAHKUMRAM is now in Tekken 8, and yeah, he was absolute chaos in Tekken 7, so I don't expect anything less with his Tekken 8 incarnation. I'm in the wrong corner. Sorry about that. Also, a little bit of a public service announcement as well anyway. So, the reason why I'm late streaming and why indeed there may be like a stream schedule like all over the place is because of what's going on at home with mum and everything. But also my care. I've got a lot of appointments that should have happened this week and now are going to need to be moved, and as a result might have to cancel more streams or just be free for more of the day in case something gets organized that I need to attend to. But I just want to spend a bit of a moment before we get to the Tekken. As you can see, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 also launched today. I did pick that up. I'm very happy to be able to confirm to you all there is a streamer mode that basically cuts out all of the licensed music, even though the soundtrack is amazing, and it has a version of the soundtrack that is entirely stream safe. I also want to take a moment to shout out and thank Yaxbass DK of the Boost Gang, who yesterday gifted me this game, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. He wants to see me play it. I've looked at Atlus's stream policy for content creators. I am actually allowed to stream all of this game and all its contents. So yeah, I've decided when I am going to play that, it will be a stream playthrough. Obviously, it's an incredibly long JRPG. So what's most likely, especially with how things are at the moment, is that I will start the game soon and then return to it down the line, rather than it be the only thing I play until credits roll or something like that. So bear with me, Yax. But yeah, sorry for no Tony Hawk stream on launch day. Sorry for a very late Tekken stream on FAHKUMRAM's early access launch day. And sorry that you'll be waiting a little bit for Shin Megami Tensei. And indeed, now that I've rolled credits on Death Stranding 2 on the beach, I would actually like to play a bit more of that at some point for the side missions. Because again, the reason why I didn't stream this game is because of licensed music that I didn't want to mute, because I really feel like for this game, the music is part of the experience. But yeah, I think the side quest should be okay. So, yeah, you might see a Death Stranding 2 stream from me at some point. With all that being said, I've got no shortage of things to play, have I? But I have to be honest, my thoughts are with my mum at the moment. And obviously hoping for good news. Hoping for her to be home soon and for whatever is up to be treatable. But thank you all for any well wishes and good vibes while I wait for that news. But yeah, I didn't want to end the day without playing some Tekken on FAHKUMRAM's launch day. I don't think I'm gonna choose to play as FAHKUMRAM. I'd rather do that with friends. I'm just gonna like hop on rank with my main and see how things go. I'm just loading the chat up on my screen. And yeah. This is going to be a stream on the shorter side, of course. Thank you again to my brother Diesel Dave, who is in the building, for putting me to bed tonight. Probably won't be a stream tomorrow night or the night after, because my evening care call is 9 p.m, which is still not the 10 p.m. I want, but it's early enough that I might actually, instead of streaming the evening, I'll take the 9 p.m. So you might see me, not a guarantee, you might see me in the afternoon tomorrow. All depends on what's going on with Mum, honestly. But yeah, let's see how many people are playing FAHKUMRAM in ranked.
Get ready for the next battle.
On launch night of early access. Oh, that's right. I lost my rank, didn't I? Oh. Not cool. So yeah, I will play Tony Hawk, especially because it has a streaming mode for the audio. But yeah, not yet. I'll get around to it at some point. Same for Shin Megami Tensei. Same for some Death Stranding 2 side content. Same for, I hadn't forgotten about Metroid Prime that I started. Did one stream and then haven't gone back. Yeah. We'll get to it.
I swear to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore.
Round one.
Full story, Clive.
Fight.
Titan! To business. Fire and flame!
All right. Okay.
Round two. Fight.
Silent Stone! Silent Stone! Silent Stone!
Andy, stop pressing buttons.
Defense now! To Mayflame! Not like this!
Sorry, Clive.
Round three. Fight.
Nice long.
Silent Stone! Titan! To business! Rise and shine! Silent Stone!
Ah. Yeah, lows and throws beat that. So yeah,
Round
he's
4.
gonna use power crush, so I'm gonna low more. Shouldn't have tried to go for down back 3. Should have gone for an easier one, like down 3.
Bez litości! Descent down!
Oh my god, I can't believe I lost that.
You lose.
Well done, Total. You're a fine hound.
Okay. That was an example of a game I really shouldn't have lost, but the thing is I like pressing buttons just like this guy.
Firebird's flame. Forevermore.
Round 1. Fight.
Titan!
Yeah, just throw him. See, wow. Yeah, no, the throw didn't work. Wow.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god.
Boy! Silent stone!
Oh my god. All I need to do is keep spamming lows.
Round 3. Fight.
Descent down! Rise and shine!
Bez litości! Idealnie!
The only fantasy here is yours!
Oh my god.
Afraid!
I'm embarrassed by how I'm playing here.
Silent stone!
That's so damaging. What the frick?
Round 4. Fight.
Titan!
Bez litości! Próbuj dalej! Idealnie!
Descent down! To me, flame! The only fantasy here is you not like this!
Final round. Fight.
Silent stone! Ramu! Titan!
Oh my god.
Get him, boy! Descent down! Titan! To me, flame!
Przygotuj się!
Damn it! Wow!
You lose.
Wait for me, Joshua. Jill. I'll find my way home.
Hi, Casopia. Again, sorry for streaming so late. And I'm gonna say up front, like,
Get ready for the
my
next battle.
stream schedule, I might even disable my stream schedule for a bit. So my mom's in hospital again. Okay, as far as I know, but yeah, they're keeping her in for now. I'm waiting on news. Obviously, it's the second time she stayed in hospital overnight. Yesterday was the 9th time we've called out the paramedics since the 24th of May. So, in a way, I'm reassured they're keeping her in. Because what would normally happen... I'm sorry, YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to talk about my real life for a second again. What would normally happen is, like... She has one of her blips. High heart rate thing. You know, feeling faint and all that. And then... she'd call the ambulance. Because of, like, the symptoms she describes, you know, they advise go into hospital. Has blood tests done, ECG. Everything comes back fine. She ends up feeling fine because typically, whatever these blips are, she'll be back to normal within an hour usually. And then they send her home. Now, obviously, I'm not a fly on the wall at the hospital, so I don't know whether anything else has gone down while she's been over there. But I think it's probably more a case of, this is the 9th time we've seen you. We probably should keep an eye on you a bit longer before sending you back. I'm thinking it's a scenario like that. And I'm trying to be as glass half full as possible. Because the reality is, like, it's the best place for her to get better, right? So, anyway, big thank you to my brother Diesel Dave, who's in the building, for once again doing my evening care. There won't be a evening stream tomorrow evening because evening care is 9 p.m. Which, even though that's not 10 p.m., I'm gonna take that call. If it does actually end up being 9, like it says, I'll accept it and go to bed at 9. Because I'm tired anyway. As you might imagine, with all this going on, I'm not really sleeping that great. But yeah, I wanted to at least do a little bit of a stream on what is the early access launch night of FAHKUMRAM, a new Tekken character. But also, I'll just show you as well, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 launched today. I will get round to streaming it at some point. I did say this earlier in the stream before Kasobia tuned in. But yeah, I'll get round to it. Obviously, didn't feel like skateboarding earlier in the day. And I quite like Tekken as a therapeutic game. Also, as I said earlier. So, we're just gonna play some ranked. See if we run into any, in fact, let me re-queue, actually. I'm gonna re-queue. And actually, you know what? Let's show off the new stage. Let's do that. Because there's new Pac-Man themed stuff. Let's go player settings. Favorite practice settings. Let's not go Rebel Hangar. Let's do this. Let's do... Heck yeah. We can put the new character on screen, actually. Do that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. So FAHKUMRAM is the new character to Tekken 8 today. As part of Season 2. Hi, Switch Boy. Okay, I'm gonna repeat myself a bit. I am stressed and worried. My mum is once again in hospital, but hopefully the news will be good. Hopefully she'll be home soon. In a way, I'm glad she's in there because they can like keep an eye on her better and she can get whatever treatment she needs. But yeah, it is the second time Mum's had to stay in hospital overnight, but it is the 9th time we've had to call out the paramedics. So yeah, I'm actually glad that rather than send her home so soon, they're actually going to keep an eye on her a bit. But this is why I didn't stream before now, and it's also why I might miss a bunch of streams as well. Thank you very much. As far as I know, she is okay. I will be checking my phone to see if I've had a reply from her and stuff. But the last bit of news I had was that they were moving her from one ward to another. So anyway, like I said, it's FAHKUMRAM's early access launch night on Tekken 8. Let's play ranked and see if we find any players using him. Obviously, I could attempt to use him, but I like Lydia, so I'm playing Lydia. Yes, I have, and I think it's terrible. The thing that I'm like, obviously that's the worst part of the news, but I'm not happy about the game cancellations either. Perfect Dark especially, because the gameplay they showed like last year, it did actually look really cool. See, he's just doing what his boss is telling him to. It's not, because here's the thing, if you look around on the internet and you look at like the reports, this decision came from the very top, my dude. The actual investors, the shareholders of Microsoft as an entire company, are wanting Microsoft to invest more in AI, because that is the new hotness for shareholders. That is the big new battleground in tech, right? And basically what the shareholders have said they want Microsoft to do is to cut as much cost in your business as you can, like stop spending money on XYZ, even if it's profitable, and invest that money in AI instead. Like not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, now. Like, that's why this has happened. Microsoft does not care about gaming. Like, Phil Spencer, I'm sure he does. Sarah Bond, I'm sure she does. Even Matt Booty, who's in charge of the studios. But Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO? I don't think he's much of a gamer, is he? You know what I mean? Is it a good... Oh, see, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure the shares went up after the layoffs. Because again, from a shareholder point of view, like, Microsoft did what the shareholders wanted them to, so the share price will go up. So if all you cared about was making money off of Microsoft's decisions, then obviously, as a shareholder, all you care about is that the share price goes up after you own it, right? You want to buy a share when it's cheap, and then while you own that share, you want that share to increase in value, so that when you eventually sell that share, if you decide to, you make profit on your original investment, right? That's how shareholders work. So most people that are shareholders will buy shares, not sell them, even through the ups and downs, and they will almost treat it like a pension, where you only sell your share when you need that money. You don't sell it before you need it. Again, I think it's just proof, dude, that Microsoft as a corporation doesn't care about gaming. In a way, I wish they would just sell Xbox off and let Xbox be its own thing, or get bought by a company that does care about gaming. But that's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because Xbox as a business is actually making Microsoft money. In fact, it's making Microsoft a similar amount of money as Windows in general. I believe it's its fourth biggest slice of income across the whole business. What's number one? Servers and server infrastructure. So, you know, you've probably heard of Microsoft Azure, have you? Azure is basically Microsoft servers, and there are lots of businesses that use Azure. So yeah. Office is also a big contributor to Microsoft profits. You know, with like now Office is a subscription, it still generates Microsoft a lot of money. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not playing the new character tonight, but he's not really like my kind of thing. But there he is on the screen getting beat up whenever it's between matches. I will give him a try at some point, but not right now. I've got to try and defend my rank, and what I really want to happen is I want my opponent to be a FAHKUMRAM user. I want to play against a FAHKUMRAM. As crazy as that sounds. Hopefully those affected Switchboy do manage to land on their feet and get other jobs in the industry. CD Projekt Red were very quick to mention on their socials that they are hiring big time for both Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk 2, essentially. Like, it's probably not going to be called Cyberpunk 2. But yeah, you know, the sequel to Cyberpunk 2077. Which are both games I'm excited for.
Get ready for the next
By the way,
battle.
thank you for being a sub. I don't know how long you've actually been. Your badge is blue, so at least over 3 months. But yeah, thank you for subbing, dude. Oh god, we're going down.
Round one.
Another Clive?
Fight.
Clive must have been buffed in this patch. I don't normally see this many Clives.
The only fantasy here is yours!
He survived? I thought that low kick was gonna do enough damage to kill.
Round 2. Fight.
Titan!
But the first few hits of the rage art actually meant that he got health back to survive my kick and then do the rest of it.
Give me thunder! Silent Sun! Command!
Oh my god.
Round 3. Fight.
To business. Give me thunder! Command blade! Let's shake it!
Nah. Okay.
I'll find my way
This
out.
is the furthest I've fallen in a while, but hey, we this has happened to us before. We'll get back. Battle Rule is the highest rank I've ever been so far. Hello to everybody tuning in, by the way.
Give me thunder!
I know I'm not playing as FAHKUMRAM, but yes, he is released in early access today for people that own the character pass. For season 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Again, I'm hoping I end up against one. All right.
Give me thunder! Defense now! Not like this!
Yeah, that was good. We got our rank back.
Mam chwilę przed kolejnym spotkaniem.
We got our rank back.
Ciekawe, czy tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
One of them at least. Go me! Go me!
Round 1. Fight.
Bez litości! Idealnie!
Babushka! Perfect! More of that, please.
Defense now! Titan!
Oh my god.
No nic takiego!
Okay, okay.
Round 3. Fight.
Titan!
Przygotuj!
Gone low every time.
The only fantasy here is yours.
Okay.
Fight.
Oh my god, he's gone low every time. He's about to do it again. Oh, it's a quick low. There we go. Okay, we defended our rank and we got a bit of buffer. Good. GG. Jersey.
Get ready for the next battle.
So yeah, that's the new stage. On the right, there's the new character. FAHKUMRAM. He was DLC in Tekken 7, and oh boy, like, was it a controversial release? Like, his buttons are very good. Apparently they're still very good. I probably should give him a try. But not tonight. I want to fight against him, not as him. Lydia is my favorite character. And ever since she was added in this game last year, I was so happy because I loved Lydia when she debuted as the last character of Tekken 7 in Season 4 of DLC. And I mean, she's Polish, I'm a quarter Polish. You know, my granddad was Polish. And she's just so cool.
Get ready for the next battle.
Fights in like traditional Shotokan karate. Like, she's the Polish Prime Minister in the Tekken storyline.
Round one.
She's just so cool.
You're finished.
Nina Williams also very cool.
Round two. Fight.
You're finished.
Wow, the connection.
You're not getting away.
Ah,
Die in silence.
Great. Three. Fight.
oh, it's not his connection, it's his PC dropping frames. Because of the red icon in the bottom right. His internet connection's fine. This is computer GPU.
Round four. Fight.
You're finished.
There we go. Final round.
Fight.
I'll take that trade.
You're finished. Próbuj dalej. Idealnie.
Wow.
W imię wszystkich Polaków.
I knew they were vlog. Ah. Well, congrats on your promo.
What's done is done.
Yes. Come on, let's go. Oh, don't one and done me. Come on. Oh, thank goodness. Here we go. If I can beat them, I'll get extra points. If. But yeah, their PC is struggling in places.
You're finished. You're finished. It's over. You're finished.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
No, not yet, Nina. For goodness sake. You sound just like my care agency that wants to put me to bed at 7 p.m.
Ready for the next
No.
battle.
Absolutely.
Funny, if I pick
Oh, hello.
if I picked characters for the same reason you pick characters, I should be playing Nina or Anna, which is funny.
Okay, Mom has messaged me back. She says she's okay. Good.
That's good.
So, Mom, news, and I am repeating myself here, but yes, Mum is still in hospital. Obviously, went in yesterday. Kept her overnight. Seems like they're doing the same tonight because they've moved her to another ward. But I think, see, here's the trying to be as optimistic as possible in me, Marcus. I think that they've actually looked at their notes and been like, oh shit, this is the 9th time you've called the paramedics. Maybe we should actually keep you in for longer before we send you home. And just monitor you a bit longer, you know? That's what I'm hoping is the case, but yeah.
I moved to other wards when I was in hospital. I didn't, sometimes it happens because of that. Sometimes it's just because...
Well, normally,
You know?
right? Normally it's been call paramedics, they come out, they take her in because of the symptoms she describes. And then they do blood test, ECG, and then they send her home. That's happened 7 out of the 9 times that we've had them out since the 24th of May. So I think that she's finally got through to them that hey, if you're gonna catch whatever this is, I need to stay in. Of course, I'm not a fly on the wall. I don't know whether anything else has happened or whatever. But if Mum says she's okay, which is what she just messaged to me, then I have to believe that. Hi, Tommy. What's up? I'll just repeat myself from the top line. My mum is in hospital right now. She's got an undiagnosed heart condition. So I don't actually have many answers for you. we're hoping to get some answers soon. But naturally, it's been very stressful. CP, are you able to play by any chance?
It's updating.
It's updating. Okay, I'll keep doing rank then. I'm only here for another hour, of course. Thank
That's
you,
fine.
Thank you, Tommy.
Get ready for the next battle.
But yeah, as a result of everything going on though, like my streams will be all over the place in terms of timing. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 did release today. Obviously, I did plan to play that too. I will get round to it. What I'm happy to announce and let everybody know is that it does have a streamer mode, unlike Tony Hawk's 1+2. So basically there's an alternate version of the soundtrack that's entirely stream safe. So I will be doing a Tony Hawk's 3+4 stream in the future as well. All this stuff I already said in the stream over the last 46 minutes, but since new people are shuffling in, just want to let you know that we've got plenty to play, plenty to look forward to, and yeah.
I was watching a streamer yesterday, Richie, and he was playing Tekken 8, and I was listening to music that he was playing, and I kind of missed asking him what the song was, and it went by too early. So I thought it's all right, I'll catch it because I know where he is at, like how long he's been streaming for. So I'll catch it in the VOD if it doesn't DMCA him or whatever.
Oh.
But he has no music in his VOD.
Yes, he did
Like
the
no
smart thing.
music.
Yeah, the smart thing that Hardcore FTC also does. Yes, where the music is in a completely different channel in the mixer that YouTube doesn't get sent, which is a very cool way of doing it. I technically could do the same. I could do the same.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because you
I
can
didn't know that was a
you can literally send. Well, the way you do it is that in OBS, you basically stream like all audio to Twitch, but at the same time you're actually recording the stream, and the recording has all the audio except for the music. So that when you move your stream to YouTube later, you're actually uploading the one without the music, which is really cool.
But I'm talking about Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, you can also remove it from the Twitch file.
Okay, fair enough. So I thought it was cool, but at the same time, it wasn't like. I was like,
Yeah, because you want to know what that song was. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully it will come in again, but yeah. You gotta be quick with that Shazam, buddy.
That don't even fucking work 9 times out of 10. I have to use, ironically,
Oh,
Google,
thank you, Tommy. Tommy's just said Twitch have a dedicated music track that doesn't get saved to VODs. That's really cool.
Yeah, like I have to use Google's, you know that thing where it's like hum the song and it will find it for you. I have to use that.
Apple bought Shazam. I remember now. Yeah, Shazam's built into every Apple device.
You can use Shazam, it's just shit. You can use Shazam on Android, it's just shit because it can never find songs.
I've never had it fail on me. But again, I'm using it on an iPhone, so you know, maybe Apple have nerfed it on Android.
Maybe it's just shit. It's just shit. Because a lot of the songs that I end up looking for are things that are not probably the most popular songs.
We're gonna keep bouncing between Mighty and Flame Ruler, aren't we? This sucks. You know what also is a bit crazy? I haven't fought a single FAHKUMRAM yet. In rank.
Well, it's been one day and people don't just randomly play a character that they don't know anything about. And FAHKUMRAM apparently has been changed a fair amount. Like they've done that thing again where they've completely removed strings. And certain moves have been changed to other commands. So people's muscle memory's been thrown off. By all accounts though, I've heard that he's very good.
I did off stream, I did press a few buttons with him. But the thing is, I feel this way about everyone when I don't know the character and I press buttons. I found a lot of cool stuff very quickly, right? So I don't know how you're supposed to use it, but the fact is, it wasn't long before I was doing strings and short juggles and yeah, like cool stuff.
The easy part, which is also cool, which is good. It's good
and he really does have insane range because of his height.
Which is supposed to.
On the face of it, he seems like a character very much kind of for me, because it was a lot of like pretty slow but big strikes, and even though he does have strings and combos, it seems like he's
built for single big hits.
Yeah, which
It's like
that suits me completely.
In Street Fighter, Ryu suits you a lot more than Ken. You play Ken because Ken looks cooler, but really Ryu
I play
suits
Ken
you a lot
because
more.
of that really easy target combo.
Yeah, but that really easy target combo leans into the fact that a lot of what his damage and things come from more combos. Whereas Ryu has a much more single hit, high damage things. He hits like a truck.
Yeah.
He has combos, yes, but his main thing is, I'm going to catch you with this big hit, I'm going to hit you hard, it's going to hurt. The downside to him though is that it's hard for him to get the hit. It's harder, I should say, for him to get the hit in the first place. So that part you might find frustrating against someone who knows how to play. But yeah, like, no, FAHKUMRAM looks cool, and even, you know, I found myself in recently. I have to say, King J has been the most entertaining stream of the last few days. I've been in there. He was messing about with FAHKUMRAM at 3 o'clock in the morning while I was in bed.
I saw the thumbnail, by the way, just the thumbnail of his reaction to the summer update stream.
Bruv.
And just the thumbnail.
Bruv.
Of the institute.
I was crying. I was crying. Mate, I almost paid for it. I thought, nah, this is almost worth money. This is comedy gold. Comedy gold. Forget all your content that you do. I feel bad because I'm actually entertained by his frustration. And that does make me feel bad because obviously
How are
I'd rather
you,
he
Tommy,
wasn't-
by the way? How are you? I hope you're doing okay. And thank you everybody for being here. Thank you also to my brother Diesel Dave, who once again is in the building because he'll be putting me to bed tonight instead of Care at 7 p.m.
Because Care don't care to give you proper times.
Well,
Care.
you know what? They've given me 9 p.m. tomorrow night, which, assuming that it's true, you know what? I might take that one. For one thing, to give my brother a break, because he's, you know, traveled here at 10, like 14 nights in a row, you know. But also, it's only 1 hour earlier than what I want. You know what I mean? Not 3.
I mean, yeah,
So,
I guess.
don't get me wrong,
guess you
it's
could-
not ideal, but I do have a Switch 2 that I can just, you know, play portably and stuff. I actually, because of this shitstorm of a scenario and, you know, early care and stuff like that on an evening, I did actually buy Sid Meier's Civilization 7 again for the Switch 2, because I had it on Steam, right, for my Mac. But I bought it for the Switch 2 because then I can play it as on a portable system. Even though I have a MacBook, like using a laptop in bed, not as easy as like holding a Switch. So.
Is it doing that thing then where it doesn't,
You're not getting away.
Oh my god.
It is. Fuck's sake, fix it, man.
But yeah, I haven't played a single FAHKUMRAM in ranked yet.
It's early, and you have to remember, people have PTSD from what they think FAHKUMRAM was at the end of Tekken 7.
Yeah.
Because
they
a lot
might have
of people,
accepted that he has changed, everyone.
No, but he had changed before the end of Tekken 7. But no one was playing him by that time. So
by the way,
only
Lydia
people that
move got worse in the you know, because obviously there was the third phase of balance change. Stalking Wolf 4 is
I know,
now,
I saw it.
like, yeah, 3 frames worse.
You're finished.
Okay, so the big picture glitch is still there. Okay. Don't use big picture, of course. Oh, big scary FAHKUMRAM. He actually is scary. A man came to me looking like that, yeah, and he looked like no.
So what I can tell you right now is that if Lucky Chloe ever does come back, it's not during year 2. Because the next character has already been announced to be Armor King. And then the 4th character, while we don't know their identity, we know that it's an all-new character design rather than a returning character from a previous Tekken, which would rule out both Kunimitsu and Lucky Chloe for year 2. Now, it doesn't mean that these characters won't be in Tekken 8 in the future, like if there's a year 3, for example. But yeah, they are not in year 2.
You know, and there's a strong unfortunately, I think there's a strong chance that they won't be in a season 3. Because summer updates, the kind of things they're doing would suggest that not enough money is being made, in my opinion. Because they're really forcing things that don't make any sense otherwise.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Tommy, right? A lot of the Tekken 8s, like the characters that were new in 8, if you look at their moves, like specifically their moves and fight style, to a certain degree, the team tried to merge the styles of 2 characters from 7 into 1. I'll give you a couple of examples. Azucena in Tekken 8 has shades of Josie from Tekken 7 and Lucky Chloe, whereas Victor in Tekken 8 has shades of both Noctis from Tekken 7 and Kunimitsu. So the idea
To be fair,
kind of was,
I think Azucena is a bit more Katarina, actually.
right,
It's a bit more Katarina and
sure.
thing. But I get your point, go on.
But the point still stands that if there was a player, but if you, like, basically Namco as developers are sort of saying, hey, if you played this character or this character in 7, we recommend blah. Like, that's basically, you know.
I wouldn't lean too much on that because they did the same thing with Tekken 7 when they gave King a lot of Marduk's moves and then Marduk came into the game later anyway.
True.
Right?
This is true. So,
what you're saying is true. Like, I think it depends on the character. And I think you're less likely to see Lucky Chloe just because I don't think she was popular, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like,
if
the majority of the Tekken fan base. Then again,
if the reasoning for Lei Wulong is that he's not popular and he's not played as to why he's not in the game, then there is no reason for Lucky Chloe to be in the game either. None.
Yeah.
Right?
Although,
because
correct me if I'm wrong, Marcus, right? Historically, Ganryu hasn't been a popular character either, and yet, like...
Well, this is why some of us is calling bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Because as you said, Ganryu hasn't historically been a popular character.
And yet
he's in the game.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that has more to do with the fact that 7 was popular enough to have enough seasons to where they went down the list and the popular characters were in there.
In the bucket,
and then they were
like, oh shit, they want a 4th season? Okay, well, what characters have we got left? Yeah.
So Ganryu, he's not very popular. Well, all the popular ones are already in there, so let's give him Ganryu. Why not?
I almost feel like, because if you think about how season 4 was revealed as well, like right at the beginning of the pandemic, I almost feel like Tekken 7 was meant to have 3 seasons only, but because of the pandemic and
Tab 2.
stuff working from home,
It was meant to have 2.
Okay.
It was meant to have 2 seasons. It was meant to have 2 seasons, and because it did so well after the 2 seasons, then the higher ups were like, yeah, man, do more seasons. It's money, easy money. But yeah, that 2 seasons, meaning Leroy wasn't originally meant to happen.
Yeah.
Think about that. Or FAHKUMRAM. Or when did Lydia come in? Or Lydia, especially not Lydia.
The very last end of season 4. Yeah.
Or thing. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these characters, though, right? They obviously would have been planned for like Tekken 8, but because I think that's probably what happened. Like, if we hadn't have seen Lydia in 7 season 4, like if there hadn't have been a season 4, she probably would have been launch roster 8. You know.
That would be true. That would be true if you're assuming that if they get to season 3. Because remember, they were only guaranteed 2 seasons. And the reason why Tekken 7 had such a small budget in the first place is because it was do or die. Yeah? So
yeah,
if that game did not sell,
Tag 2, despite being really good, did not sell well.
This is another thing as well. It's all about perspective. Tekken Tag 2 sold very well if the company is not Bandai Namco. The problem isn't the sales, the problem is Bandai Namco, right? Tekken Tag 2 sold 2 million copies. That is like puts you in the top 1% of all games sold. A lot of people don't understand this. Most games don't sell anything.
Let's also frame that with the point that if you go to Capcom's corporate website, they have a page, literally, I believe it's like, the end of the web address is literally /million, where they have a page of their website where it literally lists the, I believe, 176 games that's ever sold 1 million or more across their entire company history. So basically, if it sells 1 million, Capcom consider it what they call a platinum title, and they consider it a success. So it doesn't matter what the game is, if it sells 1 million, it was successful.
Exactly. Keep in mind, I want you to keep in mind that Tag 2 sold 2 million. Soul Calibur 6 sold about 2 million, 2 to 3 million. And both of these games are considered dead and they're not making any new ones. Why? Because it's Bandai Namco. When you hear a game is not too successful, it's not necessarily because it didn't sell, it's because the company sometimes set their goals a bit too high and they don't understand what they're doing. And sometimes it's because of their marketing. They market things wrong. They don't do what the fans want, which one might argue Bandai Namco is doing again with this game. This person makes me think of Hako by death. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I've only just noticed.
But yeah, like the biggest problem is Bandai Namco's higher ups. And when a lot of people, a lot of the Tekken fans did like after some updates, why are we so focused on Pac-Man? No one cares about Pac-Man.
Hey,
because
I do.
I do too, but I get what they're saying though. If you look at Bandai Namco's library of games and things that they sell nowadays, right? The truth of the matter is their biggest IPs that don't involve a license is the Tales series, right? Probably. And Tekken.
Yeah.
That's it. Right? Like, and Pac-Man if you go far enough back, but when is Pac-Man anywhere near as big a deal as it was in the early 80s?
Final round. Fight.
You know?
I don't know.
I think Shadow
Labyrinth
is really
does
cool.
look really cool.
It does, but it's also a AA game. You know, it's not, if you look at how much they're charging for it, it's very reasonable. It's like £40 for the deluxe version or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's essentially a AA game if you what you've been asking for.
Basically, things being as they are, I won't be buying it. you know, I want to save my moolah. And
Yeah.
as I've already said, I've got plenty to play right now, so. Because even though
Dave,
I
no,
haven't
it's a very
streamed
good
it today,
idea.
For the next battle.
yeah, I did get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 Plus that launched today on the deluxe edition. So yeah, we'll stream.
It's a very good idea. They've taken Pac-Man and they've turned it into essentially something you would never associate with Pac-Man. That still looks kind of cool. So I think it's a good idea.
Still no FAHKUMRAM opponent. Wow, this is madness. Question:
You're
Are
gonna see
fighting
the
game fans less likely to spend lots on microtransactions in comparison to your other battle passy style games? Well,
Yes.
I would have
Yes.
said yes, but like there seems to be a lot of like new Tekken fans with 8 that are absolutely spending in the shop. Whereas the people that have been playing Tekken for a long time, they hate the shop. Generally.
I don't think there's a lot of people buying stuff in the Tekken shop. If there was, you wouldn't have saw what happened in the summer updates because there wouldn't be no need to do that. Yeah? I think the problem is there aren't enough new people coming in that are willing to buy things from the Tekken shop. They don't spend, fighting game players don't spend anywhere near what people that play like say Fortnite and games like that would spend. Or Call of Duty.
Round 2. Fight.
And that's actually part of the problem.
The big microtransaction games, and I'm going to be real with you, like, I wouldn't even say Call of Duty, even though I'm sure they do make a shit ton. I would say it's more EAFC with the Ultimate Team mode, right? I know so many people that
Yeah,
buy card
that's a big
packs
one.
in that.
That's a big one. NBA 2K as well.
Yeah, with their VC. There's a lot of
And
whales
no,
in
but they
NBA
have-
2K.
They have Ultimate Team as well. My
Exactly,
team.
it's called My
It's the same,
Team,
it's the
yeah.
same thing.
Yep.
Sports games, basically, guys. Sports games are probably the biggest MTXs
Yep.
type games.
Yep.
I would put Call of Duty. I put Call of Duty in there specifically as well because it's a full price game
one of my
where
nephews,
people are willing
one
to
of my
spend.
you know what, I won't name and shame which one, but one of my nephews did buy the Nicki Minaj skin. And hey, I'm a hypocrite because I did buy the Anarius and Lilith Diablo skins in Call of Duty as well.
What's the Nicki Minaj skin? Does it look like Nicki Minaj? Does it have Nicki Minaj's assets? I might want to.
It does, and I thought it was terrible. It's not available anymore though, and that's how they get you, man. It's the FOMO. You can't get it now.
I'm not homosexual, so if it looks like Nicki Minaj and it has all the assets, you know, and I was into Call of Duty like that,
Neither
and I
am
had the
I,
money, I might do it.
I mean, neither am I, but I mean, come on, it's a first-person shooter. You don't see Nikki, everyone else does.
Round 1.
You know?
I don't get to see Nikki. Alright, fuck that then. I'm
Like
doing it.
you would only see Nikki on like the character select screen, like the operator select screen, and once you get killed, or if you manage to land a melee kill, like an execution.
I promise you, there are Andy, there are Sados who would buy the game, get Nicki Minaj, or maybe they have the game already, get Nicki Minaj skin, and then never play the game again because on the character select screen you get to stare at Nicki Minaj. Can you turn her 360 degree?
If you
I'm dead.
preview
I'm
the
dead.
skin, yes. Yes,
I'm dead serious. There's people that do this.
Yes. Well, I'm
As
sorry,
sad as that
CP.
is.
I'm sorry, CP. You've missed out on Nikki. But hey, Snoop Dogg has been in Call of Duty twice, of course. Yeah, there's been two Snoop Dogg skins.
They can keep him. The best game to ever have musicians in it is flipping Def Jam fighting for New York. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. That will never happen again.
I want
but
to.
it was,
It's not a cheap game, but that's a game I want to buy off of eBay and then stream it on actual hardware. Because, like, well, basically Yax wants to see me do a playthrough of that story mode because he literally said I won't understand a single thing that like anybody's saying, and he's right. So that'd be hilarious.
it's nice for me because I'm pretty sure that game has DMX in it, and DMX is dead now. So like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, it's like he's dead, but he's not dead.
Yeah, no, I get you, man.
And Ludacris before he became the computer guy in Fast and Furious, and everybody forgot he rapped.
Yeah.
What's even funnier is that he was in a big Oscar-winning film before Fast and Furious, and everyone's forgotten about that too. Someone posted a thing on Facebook about Will Smith, and it's like a thing that goes through all the things he's achieved since his career started in the 80s.
Okay.
And it phases to what he looks like at the different ages and all the things he's done. If you was to list all the things that man has achieved, it's like, wow, really? He's done all that? And he ain't even 60 yet. It's mad. And then it says 2025 release this new album, and then that's where it ends.
Ah, we did not win.
No, Victor is kind of frustrating if you don't know. He's one of them characters if you don't know.
It was falling down the rabbit hole before. Yeah, like I see. Here's the thing. I have bought microtransactions, yes, including in Tekken 8. But here's the key thing, folks. I only buy the ones I want, which sounds like the most obvious thing. But there are some people that are so into the FOMO that I'm pretty sure there are people buying microtransactions because they feel an obligation to collect them all, rather than it's something that they've actually
that is a
used.
thing. That is a thing.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
a
gonna
little
lie.
bit like that
I'm
with
like
fighting game
characters.
characters. Yeah, but characters are actual content though. But like, it's not like just a skin. You know.
I mean, it's content that affects the game, and it's not. Because skins are still content. They're just not important content. I've never actually looked at how much this shit costs, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I looked at, like, you know, the skins that come from previous Tekken games, like Jim's Tekken 4 thingy. I looked at that and I remember seeing
sales. So like the classic
There's one on
skins,
now,
for
isn't there?
example, most of them are like 400 or 600 Tekken coins. At the minute, I think you can get Steve Fox's, which is normally 400. I believe you can get it for 200 Tekken coins right now. But the problem is you can't just buy 200 Tekken coins. You have to buy like 600 or something. Or no, I think it's at 800 for £7. So that's how they get
Yeah,
you.
but the good news is though, if they've lowered it to 200 on a sale, you might still have that left over after you've used some of your to buy your battle pass, for example, because you know we've never paid for a battle pass other than one.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, yeah, so that's, I was about to get to the whole fight pass thing that Tekken has. Yeah, it costs 600 to buy, or I believe it's something crazy like 2,000 if you want to skip ahead a ton of tiers. So I always buy the basic one because I always play enough Tekken to easily get to the end way before, like, because you have 2 months, which is a lot longer than Street Fighter 6's equivalent. You have 2 months to get to the end. And the thing is, if you do get to the end, you get all of the Tekken coins back that it cost you to purchase. Meaning that players like Marcus and me, like, we've only ever had to pay for one Tekken pass ever.
Yep, the first one in January.
And we've been able to own them all.
That said, though, I would argue that Street Fighter 6's battle pass is still better.
Yeah,
overall.
you actually get retro games in it. Like, yeah.
It's really good. Like, if I played Street Fighter 6 more often and I had the money, I would probably do it. I'm not gonna lie. I only don't play.
It's
I don't play
also
it enough to
cheaper
justify
than
it. Yeah.
Tekken's one, but the thing is there's way more of them, and also you have way less time to complete them. So, yeah. So you probably end up spending either the same or more money if you're a Street Fighter player, buying all of the passes.
Imagine on
And then
agreeing
there
to
are
a date
other
with
games
video.
I actually like. So they don't do this with NBA 2K because their 2K are making too much money. But for the other 2K sports games that have season passes, I'm talking Topspin 2K25 or even the PGA Tour 2K25. Do you know how they do seasons? They do it in a way where the seasons basically have no end date. So even though it will go from season 1 to season 2, you are able to buy. You're able to buy any and all of the season passes, no matter how late you are, and you have as much time as you want to complete them and get their rewards. And the only reason why 2K are doing it like that is because those games don't make anywhere near as much money as NBA 2K. So they've just removed the FOMO
Yeah, it's the biggest
element.
game.
Yeah.
2K is the biggest sports game outside of maybe WWE might sell as much, maybe. But I doubt that because I don't even come out every year. But yeah, like, it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you, when you look at this this Atlia Yumi crossover that they've done in this game.
Oh,
And
with the weird
you
hairstyle
look at
thing.
the ahoge thing, right? And the puni. It's called an ahoge. The ahoge and the puni, right? All well and good. But Tecmo Koi, in their game, they get a whole fucking Reina costume. And she does Reina's Reina, essentially. Right? And a Heihachi puni. A puni that looks like a Heihachi. That's great. Why can't we have an Alia Yumi costume for Reina?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even know about this. Which is partly why they're doing the crossover, is to, like, you know, cross-pollinate the fan bases. But yeah, I didn't even know what it was.
Alia Yumi is niche, you're not supposed to know. Which is, again, like you said, it's why they do the crossover. You know? What would have been really sick is if Yumi was the guest. Well, they would never do this because people would freak out. They'd be like, who's this beef?
Wait! I wonder if they did this to troll on people. That were like, hey man, where's Yuffie in Tekken 8? It's almost like, you know, oh, like Harada, like, oh, we hear you, you want Yumi, and no, the crowd is screaming, Yuffie! Yeah, like, Yumi, okay.
But I don't think people have gotten over the fact that Tifa's not in the game yet. Even though you can
Oh, sorry,
basically
yeah, I
customize.
did, yeah, sorry, I did actually mean Tifa. Yeah.
Nah, Tifa costs too much, guys. You'll never see her. Especially considering the fact that they can't sell enough copies of this game. Keep it in mind that, unless I'm wrong, Tifa seems to be a lot more popular than Cloud. And Harada asked for Cloud in Tekken 7, and they were like asking for too much money, essentially. They were like, you are having a laugh. We're not giving you Cloud. Have Noctis.
Tifa seems way more popular than most, if not all, Final Fantasy characters.
And we all know why.
Ever since she broke into Italian politics.
You know what's funny as well? Tekken couldn't get Cloud, but Smash Brothers did. Are you playing Favorite Square Enix? It did. And then we're still asking for Tifa, and then they're like, oh, here's Clive. It's almost like they're really trying to piss people off. Fuck you, here's Clive. Oh, we need to nerf the characters. Oh yeah, well, that nerf characters, here you go. Here's 1 less damage. Now fuck off. Honestly, I would love a sit down with Michael Murray and them.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, be totally honest with me, yeah? This will not leave this room. I will sign an NDA that says I will not tell no one shit. Are you aware of how much hatred this game is getting right now because you're refusing to do what the community is asking you to do? Or is there a whole nother community of people that we're not aware of that's asking for different things that you're listening to? Because it seems
I feel like if you actually want an answer from them, there's probably better ways where you unfortunately have to phrase that. But yeah, I think there is a way to ask the question.
No, but we're gone. The thing is though, we're past the pleasantries. The way this game is going, and the amount of vitriol and hatred that they're getting, there will be, boy, this IP might be done for. It's like there's nothing you can do because this FAHKUMRAM, by all accounts, is actually kind of fun. Apparently, I haven't played him yet, but he's actually kind of fun, right? He's also quite fair. Some people that originally were complaining were like, he's surprisingly well balanced.
He's got weaknesses. Yeah.
He's well balanced. And what I find really funny is that he's probably the first well-balanced DLC that Tekken has done in quite some time. And then main man comes and makes a video.
It's also it's the combination of the further refinement of the whole game via this Phase 3 patch, plus his debut. You know what I mean? Because obviously his balance will have this patch in mind, right? So
it's more to do with that and
the
negativity that's been spread about the game.
So
and the negativity that's been spread about the game. They're trying very hard not to add to it, right? The irony is that they've done that, and according to people who weren't happy at first, like King J and that, FAHKUMRAM is really fun. He's fairly balanced. There's clear weaknesses to it. Main man comes out and does a video. What did he say? FAHKUMRAM is trash. He's too weak. He's too weak, Andy. And unfortunately, main man is one of the biggest content creators in the Tekken space. So what happens now?
Well, we've already spoken about, I do actually like a fair portion of the content that he does. But we have also said before that, I think he is much like our beloved Switch boy in the chat, if you're still there. I think that main man is a hot take kind of guy, right? He clearly has said hot takes, seen the metric jump that it puts on his content, and then knows, because he's a smart man, to lean into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my issue is you're singling out main man, and in my opinion, all content creators do that. I would say that you can't trust fully ever what a content creator says about anything, because at the end of the day,
look for the views of multiple, not just one. Yeah.
But not only that, play the damn game yourself.
And make your own.
If you already make your own mind up, if you own the game already. All you have to do is reinstall it. You already own the game, right? If you don't own the game, play the demo and find out for yourself, or borrow it from a friend if you've got it on PS.
See, what's interesting about the demo is the demo won't be updated like the main game is. So the demo will actually still be in a state of launch season 1. But
the point is, it's free.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
They don't want to spend no money. All right, cool. Do that, or get a friend who's got it on PlayStation and share play with them. right? Play the game yourself. If you can't do, or go to an event like EGX or something and go play it there if it's available. You know, but don't just take people's word for shit, because half the time they're talking out their bum, and sometimes they will downvote things that have for reasons that have nothing to do with the game. That always gets me.
I'm playing a Yoshi.
I know, I can see it. I'm at your cabinet.
It's at the wall. Oh, you're at my cabinet. Okay.
I said that ages ago. I literally like, I'm behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I want to get some games.
Also, this is like a fuchsia Yoshi. What's that? Fuchsia? Fuchsia pig? That's
Back to the fuchsia.
Isn't it? I can't remember how to play this game.
That's good.
Of course he does that.
No, Randy, what are you doing?
What are you doing? It's alright. We all get caught by someone sometime. I do understand though as well is that for some people these things are so expensive that sometimes you can't make your own mind up because there's no demo. There's no way to actually play the damn game without paying loads of money for it. This man like spooky dude. Why do I have too many followers on TikTok? I don't need that on TikTok. I watch people lose their minds.
Baboosh.
Man, like spooky. Yeah, but fighting games are great, guys. Don't be shy. Come play. It's not as hard as you think it is. It only seems hard because everybody knows how to play. But if you find someone who doesn't know how to play, like one of your other friends, it becomes a lot more fun because you can learn together. Like my friend Putessa here.
Yeah, thanks.
You know?
Congrats on your promo, Yoshi. I was that rank once. Oh god, I'm gonna go down. Oh, the set isn't over.
It's okay. It happens to all of us. Like, you know, Portessa here is a great friend, guys. You know why Portessa is a great friend? I'll tell you why. Because there's a certain game called King of Fighters. He's not particularly fond of King of Fighters. But if I ask him,
PlayStation
Andy,
Plus at the moment. Like, well, PlayStation Plus
yeah.
Essential. So if you have a PlayStation Plus Essential subscription or higher, go claim it.
And if I asked him, Andy, brother, should I play some King of Fighters? He'll be like,
I would literally say not tonight.
Okay.
Not tonight, not tomorrow, not the night after, because I'm going to bed at 9. But soon we could definitely talk about it. You just have to put me off on my demo chance sticks.
I had let it be recorded that King of Fighters 15 is the first fighting game that Andy's ever said no to. It was hell.
Well, you see, here's the thing, like, I've played it a handful of times, and I've started to like it more now. But
it takes time.
Oh,
it takes time.
It takes time.
Because there's a certain level of skill required in order to have fun. Like that's just the be all and end of it, innit?
I feel like you misled me when you described it as 2D Tekken.
No, it is 2D Tekken. It literally is 2D Tekken, but it's 2D Tekken in terms of spacing and movement, which are two things that you do. I realize those are two things that you don't do as much. Your idea of Tekken is I get to press loads of buttons and cool things come out. There is no, to my knowledge, there is no 2D. Actually, no, that's false. I think Phantom Breaker Omnia might be like that, and that's a 2D fighting game. And Dragon Ball Fighters as well. If you just mash the thing you do that, it does that too. And if you mash in King of Fighters 15, if you mash the rush combo thing that it has, it will do that as well. Ram, yes, he just came up.
Well, I don't have long, man. So let's play some games. And given what kind of night it is,
Fisha Yoshimitsu's running amok all over the place.
right? I'm at the Asuka cabinet.
Get ready for the next.
Ask her what?
How about I ask her you to get over here so that we can actually, play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I literally don't remember. So my character is running into some issues. Execution! Well, Andy's won.
Ready for the next battle.
Oh, now he pulls out FAHKUMRAM. Chat, it's because he knows if he plays Lydia, I'm just going to sidestep everything he does and blow it up.
No, it's the early access launch night. I suppose I got to give him a try.
Stop lying. You would have gave him a try before.
Fight.
Your big 7'5" ass still can't run for my down back three. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
What the
I
fuck
don't know what
is
you're
that,
doing,
FAHKUMRAM?
What in the FAHKUMRAM was that, bruv?
Yeah, yeah.
What in the holy Thai kingdom?
Oh, clinches! Hey, nice.
Oh, Major, he's talking about isotopes and shit. We're in science class. No, fucking man. Oh, that wasn't a punish. Ow!
For sure. Yep. God damn it. So yeah, that's the new character.
He's great, guys. Try him out if you can. I will be trying him out myself. I'll be telling Andy all about what I find tomorrow when I phone him because he'll be playing something else.
I don't know. Let's see. Basically one of them. Mum's alright. That's priority one for me right now.
Ooh. Oh, it stops there. Combos.
Round 2. Fight.
Uh-huh. Oh! Get off me, please. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Whiff. Punish.
Wow.
Round 3.
I only hit grounded because he's so big, I think. The nice thing about you is you're going to show me all the things that are not punishable if I let you. And he's being smarter about it now. Why are you being... Stop playing smart, goddammit! Thank you. That's not logical. Oh, I missed it.
Oh.
That elbow looks like it bloody hurts. Nah, that downwards elbow that FAHKUMRAM does looks like that hurts, bruv.
Hey,
That looks
Destiny.
very powerful.
Welcome. I'm not
Destiny!
gonna be live for much longer, like literally like 9 minutes, but welcome all the same.
The fighting games is in 9 minutes. You could get 2 whole sets in. Technically.
Round 1.
Hope you're okay.
Oh, he's got extras. Oh god. Oh, he said, "Fuck your heat smash." How about you get heat smashed? Ooh, get off me.
Oh my god.
Where's the
no.
rest of it? Where was the rest of that? Never mind. That's 2. Wow.
God damn it, man.
Round 3. Fight.
Major ouchies. Oops. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, that hurt. Someone ain't walking tomorrow. Oh shit. Big time, man. Very angry. Why did... Bro.
Oh, that's the thing. You can feint it. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
My shifted clouds got shifted left. You can't do it. No, yet, not yet. Oh! No, sorry.
Oh my god. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere.
I think you've actually demonstrated what his main weakness is already,
Yeah.
which is interesting because I can kind of feel it.
Round 1.
You're doing things that you probably would do with Lydia, and that you would normally be able to get away with Lydia. Ow. That's gonna get me quite a few times.
Oh wow.
So one of those is a punch parry and one of those is a kick parry, and they both look exactly the same.
Hey! All right.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god.
They won't let me do it. Alright, sir.
I don't know what that was, but it was cool. Oh, thank you for the chair, Destiny. Wow. Nice. Let's see what you did there. Thank you so much.
I have a few questions.
Wow, really? Wow. Okay. Ah.
Why do you start randomly backdashing? And better yet, why do I just let you do it? That looks like a good one. That is not what I pressed.
Fuck.
Come rub.
You're gonna do that every time, aren't you?
I can't help it. It just fits so well.
Oh man. Okay.
He's so good. Look at him. He just looks murderous. Look at him.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Fight.
Look at that. Man's hit me twice, and I feel like I've been sent. Half of me's been sent back to my ancestors. I didn't do that. Oh, it's not natural. Good. That's what you get for trying to play it like it's a 3D game. I think FAHKUMRAM's favorite subject at school is science. Like, man keeps talking about isotopes and shit.
Oh! Wow. Okay. Okay.
Okay. What? Right into that. I didn't do that.
Damn it, man.
It's not a 1+2 break. I forgot that was the set. Okay. Okay.
Actually won a game. Oh my god. Wow, that knee like was crunchy.
Round one.
Jeez,
Fight.
guy's insane. Oh,
I got what? How? He's 7'5". He's massive. I forgot again. Nice keep. That was stupid. That was stupider.
Round two. Fight.
did you just say nice teeth?
It's called, that kick is called a teep.
Oh, teep.
Yes.
What? T-E-E-P.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's how it's spelled. That's how it sounds.
There it is. Up four.
Yep. It's at least 10 frames. I forgot again. That don't work.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Bruv, what you know that is, bruv? I got dragons coming out of my what's it? They already know about lightning and shit. They're up there in the clouds all the time. What are you waving your hands for? Good block. Marcus, that don't work, Marcus. You missed this. Tell the truth. You just.
Well, losing.
No, the funny side commentary as you're losing and occasionally winning.
Round one. Fight.
I certainly win more often than I used to, so that's progress.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Round Fight.
Teep. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Nope.
That's not teep. Where's the teep? It's just teep. Not teep. You're not teeping.
I'm not teeping.
Also, that punishes that, so that's at least 13. I'm not seeing no teep. There's no teepery going on in the teeping.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Round 3. Fight.
Are you sure it's not like forward 4 or something?
That's forward 4 apparently. Unless it's...
How about forward 4?
Ah! Forward neutral 4 maybe.
I'll find out. There it is. What was that?
Oh, up 4. Wait, yeah, sorry, that's what I said earlier, and then I forgot very quickly. Up 4.
No sense. Why would that be up 4?
Because it is.
Yeah, let's get them fight pass levels up. You know, make sure
Yeah,
we never have to
level
pay
10
for it
already.
ever.
Also, don't forget there's new character artwork in the Tekken Fight Lounge by Fighting the Ghost. Deep! 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 Deep!
The thing is, it seems massively punishable. I can launch punish it. Yeah, he's like, you stay there dancing, mate. I'm just gonna grab you, and I might actually be dead.
Wow, that
bit
throw
aggressive,
looks
innit?
awesome.
Fight.
I wonder if I could force crouch and then TP in face. There's something I haven't found and it's bothering me. It's power crouch.
You did it earlier on.
I did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I see what they mean by his buttons being slower now.
Yeah, they are slow.
Oh. Oh. Handy. Man's handy with that. Oh, pop, pop. You know what it is? I don't get to do that to anybody. The guard crush just never, everybody just like presses a button.
Yeah.
Ladies and gents, if you're an adult, you have a life, as in a job and kids and shit, there's nothing better than fighting game. You can jump on, have a quick game for like 2 minutes, and then come straight back off and deal with little Timmy.
Round 2. Fight.
Mate, man's got the most aggressive elbows this side of Bangkok.
I mean, that
They're gonna change
is
that.
a literal Bangkok move, isn't it? Like, boom. Oh no, I suppose it does hit a bit higher than that. No, he's hitting your chest. Okay.
Might be just because Feng is so flipping short.
Yeah, it's
Marvel.
saved by a Chinese hitbox. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Right, hang on a minute, sir.
Okay.
Oh wait, I've just seen the time. But yeah, but hang on a minute, sir. Just a minute.
Oh.
Hang on just a minute. Let me just see.
Get ready for the next battle.
What was I doing?
Let me just see. No, oh.
No, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it. Marcus. Marcus.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Let me just see. Main technique. Okay.
What you doing?
Oh. Oh, that's why.
Oh, fuck Marcus.
What?
What?
That's a weird input. Protect.
Oh. He be cheating.
I'm not.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
Like I'm doing a Dave Nzutsu. Claim you're cheating when all you've done is actually done the game.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
You sounded
Okay.
more and more like FAHKUMRAM every day. You know when he goes, ah. I need to.
Okay. Let's boogie.
Okay.
Let's boogie.
Get ready for the next battle.
You sound like Chief Thunder should be your main in Killer Instinct. The original one.
Yeah.
Ah! No, but especially the original one. You just go, ah.
Round one.
Yeah, you're definitely. I am definitely your next one. Your next one's gonna be FAHKUMRAM, sir. Oh, he ain't walking again after that. Nope. Okay, nope.
There we go.
Round two. Fight.
Oh. Come on now, Mr. FAHKUMRAM.
That's really cheap.
That's a button. You're good at that. I keep getting counter hits and shit.
Pretty sure that FAHKUMRAM's got a guard break as well. I just can't remember.
Absolutely, that's his whole game. That's his whole game plan. At least it used to be. He's got plenty. He probably has the most game guard breaks in the
Fang
game.
has triggered the balloons again on my Mac. That's funny. I am never turning that feature on my Mac off purely because of the Fenway.
Because he does that thing with his fingers and it just comes
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I'm trying to do that for, because clearly this man has too long a range for me to get away from him like that.
It's amazing that this guy can even duck under anything.
That's actually a good point.
That is
I
so
forgot again.
freaking cool looking as well.
Round 3. Fight.
There you go, the whole thing can hit. Right, I'm probably
It
gonna have
can, I
to
know
make,
it.
I'm probably gonna have to make this one the last one. But we'll play more soon, because I'd like to. And again, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4, since this one has a streamer mode in terms of the music, I will be able to stream that one, whereas the 1+2 remake by Vicarious Visions, I reinstalled it earlier today to check, and yeah, like I would just have to turn all the music completely off, because there isn't a streamer mode in that one. It's a bit of a shame, but at least they thought about it in this new game out today. And guess who developed it, Marcus, given that Vicarious Visions now work on Diablo all the time. It is our friends at Iron Galaxy responsible for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4.
Fight.
That's pretty cool. I suppose now that they're not working on Rumbleverse, they were freed up to do it.
They got to find work somewhere.
Rumbleverse was cool though.
It was. This is today has basically been a lesson on what can I actually punish with shoulder.
Freaking god, man.
How are you finding FAHKUMRAM?
Like, he does have cool stuff, but yeah, you definitely can't just... Yeah, you gotta find it. Like, yeah.
Yes. You have to actually play the game.
Because he's actually quite a lot slower than... He feels slower than his Tekken 7 counterpart. I'd say he's probably harder to get into than 7. But once you know, you're alright. And he definitely has some fast strikes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
I kind of agree with you that, like, it's hard not to do Lydia muscle memory whenever I'm playing anyone.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
And the mappings are just completely different in terms of, like, where the different tools are. Like, even if they have some of the same tools, the inputs are just going to be entirely different.
Got again? It's gonna be getting me for bloody ages, that is. You know what I'm wondering? If I had gone into shifting clouds, would it parry that rage out since it's a punch? It's a punch, technically. You know how funny would that be?
Oh, look at me go!
Oh no.
T. Damn it! I couldn't teep you. I'm like, I hit the panic button. Teep, come on, just teep him.
Yeah, but TP's used to create distance in Muay Thai fights.
Yeah.
So it's cool that, you know, when you want to get away, you might want to try. But the problem is, I think that
they've done a really good job with him. Like, first impressions, like, it's cool. Like,
it seems cool.
yeah.
It seems cool. I think I like the fact that you probably are gonna have to think a bit.
Yeah.
You know, like he has very damaging things. If I get caught out, half my health bar is gone.
Yeah.
I've seen him do over 100 damage without use of heat.
Wow.
You know, and he can carry you to the wall as well.
Oh my god.
In almost any stage.
It's begun, man. They've started talking about NBA 2K26.
So that while ago.
Shai Zelius Alexander is your 2K26 standard edition cover athlete.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pre-order starting tomorrow. Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's preseason, bruv.
I probably won't actually. I need to wait and see. I didn't play much 2K. I even like 2K25. I actually got it late this year. I did get it, and I got it before it was on offer on PS Plus. But then again, I love my 2K, man. Like, I don't play it as much as you, but I do love me some 2K. But as I'm going to demonstrate right now before I go, we've got plenty to play. So Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 came out today. Sorry for not streaming it today. It will happen soon though, because it has a streamer mode for like stream safe music. And then our very own Yax Bass DK actually gifted me with a game yesterday. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which I checked with Atlas.
Hey.
Because it's now past a certain date, I'm able to stream 100% of the content in the game without any worry. So when I do play this, even though it's a crazy long game, I do intend it to be a Twitch playthrough that will then go on YouTube. So yeah, thank you. Yax.
On PlayStation.
Yeah, it's on PS5. It's on Nintendo Switch.
No, but
well.
is that what he gifted it you on? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because basically, obviously, with him being in Denmark, basically sent money via the !PayPal. If you guys want the link, so he just PayPal'd me the cash and was like, "Hey, buy this. I want to gift it you." Like, I was like, "Really? Like, you sure?"
Where's my Shin Megami Tensei Yags Bass? Where's my? No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, so thank you, Yax. I don't know whether he even wanted me to mention to anybody, but I was so thrilled to receive it, and I you know, I'm a big believer in like recognition where it's due. So thank you, Yax.
To be fair,
this playthrough will happen. I promise.
You're not going through the best of times right now, are you?
Well, this is true.
So maybe you wanted to put a smile on your face, and it's a great game.
I mean,
It's a great
obviously
game.
I've seen him play a bit. It looks awesome, and I already am a fan of Atlas from the Persona series. So, but this will be my first Shin Megami Tensei game that I've played technically.
So now you're playing the real series now.
Right.
You're playing the actual series that Persona is the sister series of.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
imagine an alternate universe where Soul Calibur is created, but that became the massively popular one out of that and Tekken.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened there.
Yeah.
You know?
But anyway, yeah. Take care, folks. I will see you. I'm just gonna say I'll see you soon. There is a likelihood I'll stream at some point tomorrow, but if I do, it'll have to be in the afternoon rather than the evening. But there's also equally, I'm going to be honest with you, there's going to be a chance that I don't stream tomorrow. It all depends on what happens, all right? Of course, my priority is my mum and her health and well-being, although, like I said, when she messaged me, she did say she was okay. So hopefully she'll be home soon. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. Yeah, Destiny, thank you for the chair. Kasopia, thank you for popping in. Switchboy, thanks. I'll see you all soon. Take care. And of course, CP Skills, thank you for the games, man. Oh, and Tommy B, thanks for hanging out as well. Yeah.
Sounds like an 80s rapper.
Oh yeah, this goes out to Tommy B, CP Skills, Kasopia Games, Switchboy. Like, it really does sound like a rap group, doesn't it?
DJ Switchboy.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, everybody that has stopped by or anyone that sees this in the future, thank you all for your support and well wishes. I'll see you soon. Good night.